That shit happens.
What's going on, guys? Sync-WaVey back in with some more GBO2, and today we're going to be looking at some Delta Plus, and I'm just going to be highlighting this match. As you can hear in the background, like I'm with my clan mates, Galactic. I'm with Geb as well. You might not be able to hear him. Um, but I'm just going to be highlighting this match because this is super toxic. So we're like obviously in basically flying suits in it. So our idea is just like we got C1, we heavy stagger, and we just melt the suit, and yeah, there goes one. Like there goes one. But you're gonna see it like happen like very often. Where we do like yeah, we were heavy or something, and we would just like lay into it like flying at it like like it looks so sick. And they just die in seconds, bro. Like, cause they getting melted by me and Yerbs at the same time, bro. It's just like, bro. That first guy obviously got hit by more than just me and Yerb, but yeah, absolutely. This dude is so fun to play, bro. And it's absolutely disgusting. Alongside the C1, like this is actually kind of busted, like as well.
Get out the way. Get the hell out the way. Oh,
I mean, it is kind of busted by itself anyway, but like with teamwork and like this is it's just so much fun. Like,
oh. I'm just gonna chill here. Yeah, you work.
just melt the dude. Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of people talking about the Delta saying it's like it's not even that great compared to the rest of the 650s. It's like, I don't know about that, man. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what suit are we trying to, like, the Yakdoga is the only other only other raid that is, like, on the same level, if not higher, than the Delta Plus. Like, that's the only one. So, that's, you can say that's my opinion, but, you know, I think it's true because this suit plays a lot more safer than most of the Unga Bunga raids out there, right? Its crowd control is better than the other suits. Like, or like even Yakdoga can't crowd control like this suit. It can like heavy stun one suit and like pin it down and like like nuke it that way. But this suit has multiple like stun options, right? Like it's just so two shots for the beam rifle, then your beam shield, and then your missiles. If you're good at aiming, your missiles like stun in 3 hits. But if you're like good at the game, like you're shooting your missiles, you're boosting, you're hitting Vulcans and stuff like that, you're gonna stun them again. You transform, like you hit them with a shield again or whatever. Bro, this thing has so much crowd control. Like I can easily take on generals with this suit, like easily, like without a doubt. Because this suit it just has so much going for it. Also, it's one of those suits that's just like obnoxious because it's just always flying around, zipping around, shooting somebody, zipping around, ramming somebody. You know, like pestering someone with like the beam rifle like. It's just annoying to deal with. It's actually more annoying to deal with than the Yakdoga. And like, there's actually not another. There isn't another raid in the game at 650 that is competing with this. It isn't. Like, what are we talking? The Zaku 3 custom, but with heavy attack, or nah, man. Like, this plays way safer than that suit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That suit, it needs to go in, has no dodge roll. You know, like those suits have to go in to get big damage. Delta does not have to go in. When like I don't understand when you know when we make tier lists and that, like remember when the Shah's DG came out? Shah's DG came out, like people were saying it's better than the Cubely. Why? Because it can nuke the support from range and be safe about it. And it can go in as well when it wants to. Right? So that's the same logic with this suit. This suit does not need to go in. It can just shoot and kill support from range, right? So what we said, like, is exactly the same concept as what we was talking about with the Shazi. Like, I'm consistent with how I like view like a tier list, innit? But there's other people out here that are not very consistent. Like heavy attacks are not fucking the best thing in the game, bro. Like, if you play at a high level, like heavy attacks rarely get used. They rarely get used, my guy. Like, you're getting juggled more than you're getting heavy attacked by EZZ at a high level. So, like, heavy attacks doesn't mean that you're a better suit. You know, if you're bad at aiming, then yeah, those heavy attack suits are better for you. So then you can say, yeah, alright, for me, it's better than the Delta Burst because I'm shit at aiming. Then fair play, you know. But on a high level, this is like tier list is based off of better players, bro. Like it just is. Tier list is based off of suits that are being used at their most highest capabilities, not someone that is bad at shooting or like you know what I'm saying. Like look at this guy. That's the guy that got a heavy stun and melted by me and yeah. Oh my days. But yeah, it literally like you can't say a suit is bad based off of your perspective, based off of your skill level as well. Like you know what I'm saying, your skill if you're bad at shooting, then you can't even say that the suit is bad. That because you can't even shoot to make it even do what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? So you'd view the suits with the heavy attacks to be better because you can hit heavy attacks. Everybody can freaking hit heavy attacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this suit has a higher skill gap than those heavy attack suits. So once you master it, this suit is 100% better and top tier than those Unga Bunga raids at 650. That's why Yagdoga is top tier as well, right? It's because it can literally nuke a support from range. Doesn't have to get close. Like, you know, I don't get it, man. Like, same concept, bro. This thing can shoot further than the Yagdoga as well. The beam rifle full charge, and then go in and fly in, close the distance so its other weapons in transformation can hit and start stunning them, like, and melt them, bro. And then come out of transformation and go into melee and like, come on, stop playing with me, bro. Anyway, Delta Plus is either the second or tied with Gagdoga, bro. No cap, bro. Like, this suit is disgusting.
Oh my days.
Yeah. I'm gonna go another video with it in 700 cost. Just kick you right off, man. But this is why I love this suit. It's so cheeky, bro. But yeah, you know, like if this was like I'm not even like a top tier raid, like I don't would I be able to like play at 700 costs and actually do really well with it? You could say, oh my skill could carry it, but you know, like this kit is is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the kit is very similar to New Gundam if you think about it. So like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand where this idea of it being like not as good as some other raids. I mean, it's literally just one other raid that is honestly either equal to it or the same or like better than it, which is the Yikes. But for me, out of these two, I got both of them, and I prefer the Delta over the Yikes. But it's just I like the suit more. You know what I'm saying? But I can still see an argument that Yagogu could be better than Delta. I'm not being biased, right? But Delta versus all the other raids, like the Shah's DJ, the Zaku 3 Custom, the Cubaley, the Verbal. This is way better than those suits. Like, come on, bro. Like, out your mind. This is funny to me. Like, how do you not see that? How do you not see it? You know, it's literally, it has a better kit than all of those suits. Literally. Like, this is amazing, bro. Like, you're just not doing it. You're just not doing this type of stuff with other, like, you know, you can't. It's not as easy to get in with these other suits. This suit can just fly to the support, bro. I'm ready to be flying. Oh, General's there, bro. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna. I don't really care too much. I'm just gonna fly around and do. I mean, I got a quote. I think I hit his shield. That's when he gets done. But you know, like I just fly away, bro. Like, you know, like most of the time I'm getting away. You know. So I don't understand like the logic. Like the whole flight system thing, the whole thing that you can boost top speed and shoot at the same time, both the weapons, the insta stun and the rapid fire beam rifle at top speed. Like that in itself is really good. Like being able to move and stun things and just like boost like top speed, so you just harder to hit. You know, like that's amazing, man. And the acrobatics you could do with your suit, like, is actually on another level. That's the fun factor about it. But it's 100% top tier. Everything about it is strong. Like, literally, there's nothing about it that you could say is weak, apart from it being kind of light on the HP. But like, honestly, yeah, it's small, innit? Like, I feel like the thing about BB, they know how to they know how to balance some suits. Honestly, but this suit is that when they balance a suit for HP, it's based off the size of the HP and if they have a shield. You know, I don't think people know that, but if a suit is big, they usually have a lot of HP and like buffers or something like that. If they have a shield, they usually have less HP. Look at Sazabi for instance, yeah. It's bigger than New Gundam. They both have shields, but it's bigger than New Gundam, so it has more HP, right? But if you look at some suits that have like the same, like for example, Gundam and like Prototype, like you see that Prototype has more HP because it doesn't have a shield, doesn't it? Like, but they made this suit have less HP because it has a large shield, even though it's like thin, and it has shield break. Also, it's small, right? So it's harder to hit. It's also fast. It's 135 movement speed, and if you blow off the shield, it's 145, which my shield is blowing off. As you can see, my speed is up right now, so I'm 145 movement speed right now, right? So it's like I'm even harder to hit, so it makes sense that its HP is under 20k, you know. But you just you just beef it up a little bit, make it a little bit more tanky. You just do the build that I did, or something similar, or even tankier, bro. Like you're fine for like defenses, man. You're not really gonna die fast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand people's logic when they come for like what is better. That's why I like to like watch people's like videos and podcasts and stuff to try to think like where do they get it from, you know what I mean? Like where do they get the idea that one suit is better than the other? Because I like to understand like how, because like me personally, like I'm not saying I'm right all the time, but like I've been accurate pretty much all the time. Like when a suit comes around and I say it's either top tier or it's not top tier, like when people make their lists, I see suits in S or like in like the higher tier. The suits that I be saying are like the best suits are in like S and you know what I'm saying, like S and A plus, and like, or they're just like top 5 in the list or whatever, like what format they do, for their tier list. But they're usually always up there in the community. So it's not just me just yapping, like saying, oh, this is good. Like the community agrees. So anyway. Delta is absolutely insane, and it is perfectly fine at these costs. Like you can actually play at this cost no matter. Fine. I actually out damaged the EZZ. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless.